What's up, guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. I am currently making my post-workout meal, but it's been like 2 hours since I worked out. Woke up, worked out, went and got a haircut, and now home, showered. It's about 12 o'clock. First meal of the day. I did have a post-workout protein. I had 1 scoop of PES chocolate peanut butter. Now I'm about to have 1 whole egg and 1 serving of egg whites with some garlic pepper seasoning on there. So, and then I'm probably going to have this. This is jalapeno bacon, so I'm just going to have 1 of those. And I'm probably going to make a sandwich, basically. So I'm going to put it on this Village Earth hamburger light. It's only 80 calories per bun. So I'm going to have that. I was thinking about having pancakes, but I'm not. Just going to go with the bread. And my battery might die on this, I'm not sure, but I'm hoping to bring you guys a full day of eating. Yesterday I got caught up with a lot of stuff. I started it, but I didn't finish it. Trying to get these videos out, trying to get them for you guys. I weighed in at 189.8 this morning, so that's second time I've weighed that low. I'm very happy with it. Progress is coming well. Today's workout, it sucked. I seriously was, I tracked on my Fitbit. I was in the fat burn basically the whole time, so I didn't even like get up to the cardio like the cardio heart rate, because I was just trying to do it, and it was leg day too. So I am making I'm probably making crock pot pork chops today, or I'm making spaghetti. But I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards the pork chops, but we'll see. I'm not too sure. Well, it's more kind of gonna be like what's my macro as at, and I'm thinking today is pretty much a good day where I'm leaning more towards making the spaghetti, because that is very calorific, but it's also a lot of carbs, and that will help me for tomorrow. So that's where I'm standing. But I'm gonna finish my food's almost done, then I'll catch up with you guys a little later. So as you can see, it's almost 3 o'clock. I got the water boiling for the spaghetti, because I'm gonna make pasta, and then I'm gonna grab the meat. Actually, I should grab the meat now, because it was a little bit frozen, but not too much. But usually it always takes forever for the water to boil, but it's pretty good now. I'm going to be using traditional thin spaghetti. So the macros: 2 ounces is 1 gram of fat, 41 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein. So, you know, it's pretty high. Here is the sauce that I'm using. I'm actually going to be mixing both of these. Let's check out the macros. Spicy red pepper, half a cup is 45 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein, and then the fire roasted garlic is 60 calories, and you can kind of see the rest of the macros. So that's what I'm going to be using. And then we're doing 93.7 lean ground beef. 4 ounces is 170 calories. What I'm gonna do is scan everything here and put it in MyFitnessPal, and basically I'm going to over average what I'm going to be eating, just because I always say it, and I just always like to be overestimated than underestimate. So I mean, if I overestimate, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. So this week, it's Easter week. Easter is on Sunday. It is Tuesday. Yesterday I did pretty well with my macros. Today I'm pretty much in the same boat. Saturday night, we're going somewhere for Easter with one of my fiance's family, and then Sunday morning we're going to church and then going out to eat with my parents. So, and then Sunday we'll be coming back home around like 3 or 4. So as far as food wise go, I'm not sure what it's probably really not going to be that great of eating, because I have a feeling it's probably going to be something coming out of the freezer once we get home, and I believe we're going to Red Lobster post church on Easter. So as far as Saturday night goes, I can kind of average what I'm eating, not eat too much of what, or just Saturday I train. So train later on in the day, and then, kind of hoard my calories for the evening, which is probably what I'm going to do. So I'm just trying to, make sure I'm keeping up with it, but I want this week to be a really low fat intake, and so I think it's going to be that well. But like, as we know, like red meat, it's sometimes there's a lot of fat intake, like more than you can believe. Like with the 4 ounces, I really can't believe like how much fat it is. Like it's 3 grams of saturated fat, so it's 8 grams of fat for 4 ounces, and 4 ounces is a lot. So I always overestimate it, but currently I'm sitting at like 400 and some calories. 465 calories was my post-workout meal, and I added the peanut butter cup protein. So I'm just going to scan everything, and then we'll see what my calories will be for dinner tonight. And we do have garlic bread, but I am not making it, which sucks. I mean, it sucks for the family, but I know if I make it, I'm gonna want it. I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm gonna estimate and see what my calories are looking like, and if I can fit in the garlic bread, I'll make the garlic bread. If I can't, then I can't. It just sucks. But let me also show you my seasonings that I'll be using for my ground beef. Minced garlic. I absolutely love this. Love using this when I cook. Garlic powder. I'm gonna do some black pepper, some Italian seasoning. This is by far my favorite. Creole seasoning. I put that on almost everything. And maybe some salt, but I might not be using salt because this is pretty good, I feel like. And I did have put a little bit of salt in this boiling water, so I'm going to turn the heat on, and I'm going to turn the vent on, so it's going to get loud, so I'm going to kind of stop talking here, and then, yeah, go from there. Alright, currently I got 2.5 servings of spaghetti. I've added 8.6 grams, and this is basically the sauce, the 2 sauces, and the ground beef. But I'm going to, make it that it's like 2 servings of ground beef, 1 serving of sauce each, all that, just like I said, to overestimate, because I'd rather overestimate than be under, but at least the spaghetti I can definitely give an exact amount. So that is going to be dinner, and what I'm going to do is put some reduced fat cheese, 28 grams is a serving. I really never use a serving of cheese. That's what I'm actually realizing with my food scale. Like, I probably use maybe half a serving or like even a quarter a serving. So, all right. So I'm gonna throw it in the microwave so the cheese can melt on it, and then that's gonna be dinner. So I'll see you guys with anything else I decide to eat for the rest. All right, I've showered. Took my shower number 2, as you guys know, because if you watch the channel long enough, you know I'm OCD. I've showered. It's about 5 o'clock. 8. One thing as well is that you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, is I like to eat early because I like my food to be digested before I go to bed, because there's been times when I have ate maybe about an hour before bed or so, and then I wake up the next morning and feel like I'm going to puke, and I really don't like that feeling. So trying to not feel like that tomorrow. I'm pretty good right now as far as being hungry or anything, so I think I'm just going to sit and relax for a little bit, and then I'll go from. Since I have some wiggle room, I'm having 2 pieces of the light Italian with sugar-free jelly, 1 serving of that, 2 cookies, and then I'm gonna have some Palo Top. I may have some Captain Crunch, but I think I might just be good after this, so we'll see. What's up, guys? So this morning, it's the next day. I woke up at 188.8, lowest weigh-in so far, so I'm very, very excited with that. I'm feeling good. I'm glad I had a high carb dinner, so feeling good for my workout. I'll be working out in about an hour or so, and yeah, and then I actually have to go to work today too, so just want to update you guys. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching it. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.